Well, we're hearing from Egyptian and Palestinian sources that a ceasefire agreement has been reached between Israel and Hamas. Within the last half hour or so, there was a press conference between the U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and the Egyptian Foreign Minister. They made the announcement there that within the next hour, that ceasefire would go into effect. Now, Clinton said that the U.S. was committed to ensuring the safety of the Israeli public, while at the same time making sure that the conditions of the lives of people in Gaza were improved. Egypt, for its side, has said that it has a historical duty to represent and look after the interests of the Palestinian people. We haven't yet had any confirmation from the Israeli side. In fact, I've just gotten off the phone with the spokesperson of the Israeli Foreign Ministry, who is not confirming the ceasefire, but he has told us that within half an hour, the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, will be holding a press conference. So we are expecting to hear during that press conference an Israeli confirmation for the ceasefire. Again, a reminder, it is expected to go into effect 1 hour from now. However, we are also understanding that the Israeli approval comes without any kind of conditions that Hamas were pushing for, namely that Israel would lift its blockade. We have no details at this stage in terms of what was agreed to and what wasn't agreed to, but certainly it has taken everybody by surprise, particularly coming today after we saw such a bloody day on both the Israeli and the Palestinian side. There was a bus bombing around midday today here in Tel Aviv. 28 people were injured, and at that time it was widely expected that the Israeli government would go ahead with its much threatened ground offensive. So certainly people here are quite shocked that the Israeli response has actually been to sign now a ceasefire rather than reacting in the way Israel traditionally has in the past, and that is with a strong military reaction. At the same time, there were roughly around 85 rockets that rained down into southern Israel today. A third of them were intercepted. There were also 4 Israeli soldiers who were injured. We have no further information as to the conditions of those soldiers being injured at this point. On the Gaza side, there were 121 Israeli airstrikes. They targeted rocket launchers, they targeted smuggling tunnels, and also Hamas command centers. So that's where we stand at the moment. We're waiting another half hour for the Israeli Prime Minister to confirm this ceasefire, but certainly at the moment, this is breaking news.